Oh, wait, hang on. I gotta. Welcome to chapter 74, I think. I'm never confident. I'm gonna go with 74 of Memoirs of a White Guy. That is right, the megaphone is back, and boy, did I go through hell and back to get the megaphone working again, because it's the announcement megaphone, and today, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a very big announcement, but we'll get to that later. And if you obviously, if you read the title of the podcast, I'm probably going to put the announcement in the title, so you already know what it is. But in case you can't read, you're going to have to wait, you fucking moron. That's what you get. You should have gone to school. What a punishment that is. I mean, that's why you should have gone to school. Not to get an education, just so you know about this announcement prematurely. No, fuck education off. I mean, the only reason you need an education is so you can hear these announcements and know them before I say them. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the megaphone. So, I went to great lengths to get the megaphone back in action. And when I say great lengths, I just got a new megaphone. And I didn't buy it, right? So, my old megaphone, the reason why the announcement megaphone hasn't been around is because it broke. I don't know what happened to it. After the live podcast, like the live bird watching podcast, I don't know if something happened to it that day, but the next time I checked it after that, it was just full, like the battery just like, it was full of this like goop, acid goop, and I don't really know what was on it. It was just gross. It had like fried itself, and I think maybe water had got it into it or something. Anyway, then the megaphone just stopped working, and I was like, great, need a new megaphone. So obviously didn't do anything about it for 6 months, because that's what I'm good at. Speaking of not doing anything, do you guys remember like 3 months ago when I spilt water on my laptop and then was like, I need to get that fixed? Still haven't got it fixed. My laptop's still fucked. It's been 3 months. I use it every day for about 4 to 5 hours. Like, my laptop is my work, and I don't even get that fixed. So the fact that I've even got a megaphone fixed, which I use like, maybe once a week at best, is incredible. So my brother was like to me, oh, what do you want for Christmas? And I was looking around my room. I was like, dude, I don't know. I don't know what I want for Christmas. I don't need anything for Christmas. Whenever someone asks me that, oh, what do you want for your birthday? Dude, I don't want material things ever. I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like, I want a hovercraft, but I know that's not a reasonable thing to be like, hey, mum, can you write down hovercraft for the list this year? But, like, you know what I mean? So, like, there's nothing in the scale between hovercraft and nothing that I actually really want. Otherwise, I'll just buy it myself. Like, if I need new equipment, I'll probably just buy it during the year. Dude, I don't buy anything exciting. I'm, like, just boring. I get excited when I'm like, oh, buying a new microphone. It makes my entire week. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking loser. So whenever someone goes, you know, well, what do you like? I'm just like, I don't know, dick jokes, comedy. I enjoy Where's Wally books on the, you know, infrequently. But other than that, I don't really have many other interests, right? So when my brother goes, what do you want for Christmas? I looked around my room and I saw my broken megaphone on my desk. Because obviously I didn't bother to throw it out. Who would bother to throw out a thing that's completely fucking ruined? So I was like, oh, I probably need a new megaphone. And he was like, great, cool. So my brother bought me a megaphone for Christmas. And I was like, this is perfect. I need a new megaphone. Could not be bothered to buy one myself. And I was like, this has just sorted all my problems. Hallelujah. Jack, while you're at it, can you just get me a bloody new laptop? And then literally my life would be perfect. And then comes around Christmas Day, and I open up my gift and I do a bit of, what's in the box? Who knows what I got? Just, you know, because I knew. And then pulled it out, and I'm like, great, new megaphone. Thanks, Jack. And then he goes, no worries. And they're like, oh, yeah? Did you buy any batteries? Oh, yeah, right. Does it use batteries? Yes, it uses batteries. Oh, okay. Don't worry about that. I'll just get them for you next week. And I'm like, great. Awesome. Because what would a gift be without buying someone batteries? I mean, the thing is, they're not AA batteries. They're like size C, which is those like big ones. No household has 4 big-ass batteries like kicking around. So I'm just like, dude, you don't anticipate you're going to need a C battery. AA's are like for, you know, smoke alarms and shit, but no one just has C's lying around. I also realized during the week when I was thinking about this battery situation, right, that batteries and bras are the same sizes. So weird. I think batteries have a D size, and like that's a big battery, and it starts off with double A's down the bottom. So just food for thought. Not really that interesting. More just like, hey guys, in case you didn't know that, now you do. Does that mean that like Pamela Anderson has her own set of batteries, like size double F or something, and then like those girls who do like the things with the ribbons in the Olympics are just use double A batteries all the time? I don't know. It's just a coincidence, and I noticed it. Right, so getting back to the battery story. My brother didn't end up buying me batteries. Obviously, he forgot about it. So it's been since Christmas, right? And I was like, oh my God, I can't even use this megaphone. So then I have 2 megaphones sitting on my desk for like 2 months. Because obviously I still couldn't be bothered to throw out the old one. Had this new one, but both were unusable because I didn't have batteries. And some might argue, hey Luke, you could have just gone out and bought the batteries yourself. Yes, you're correct. But what's the fun in that? So I was like, that sounds boring. I'll do better shit with my life. And procrastinate on it for 2 months. And then someone hit me up during the week saying, hey Luke, when you announce your show, or wait, you guys don't know about that yet. Hang on. When you announce, well, you do know about it if you can read, but if you can't, I've just given it away. Damn it. Hey Luke, when you announce something next on your podcast, make sure you use the megaphone. And I was like, oh shit. So ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement. I went and bought batteries. That's it. That's my announcement. So, and also have another one coming up later on the podcast. But you know, we'll talk about that later. So what's been happening during the week other than my big battery expedition? Actually, you know what pissed me off when I went to buy batteries? Right, I was down at Coles, right, and I'm already mad at Coles. If you listen to the radio show, right, because Coles Radio beat Triple M Modern Digital in the digital ratings, but that's a whole other thing. So I already should be boycotting Coles. But I couldn't find a Woolies around, so I was desperate. And I'm like, look, I don't want to buy batteries from fucking Aldi, so because I want them to work. So Coles is my best bet, right? So I go into Coles, and then I'm just like, all right, battery section, bang. And they had 2 types of batteries on offer. They had Duracell batteries for $10 for 4 batteries. I didn't realize how expensive batteries were, but anyway. And then they had these shitty ones, right? They're a brand called Alkaline batteries. And I was like, oh, they look like disabled or something. I didn't want to go near Alkaline. So I was like, all right, we'll go the Duracell. And then it had this like little special tag on it from Coles. It was like, oh, Coles everyday price, $10. Buy it now while you can. And I was like, oh, great. I'm going to get batteries on sale. And then because I was thinking like, oh, man, I'm like, how much are batteries usually? Maybe they're usually more than $10. So I quickly bent down and flicked up the like the on for sale like tag that it had over the original price, flicked it up. What's the original price? $10. Oh, thanks Coles. What a sweet deal I got. Hey guys, guess how much I saved? Hang on. I'll just put it into my fucking bullshit calculator. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. $0. That's how much I saved. Nothing. Yep. Thanks for the sweet everyday price. Coles' everyday price thing is bullshit. Okay? Like, oh, because it's not. You're right. You know what? It's not even false advertising. They just, like, put it like it's a special, and they're literally telling you this is our everyday price. This is what we charge for this every day. And because I see it in big red letters, and I'm like, oh, it must be on sale. And then, I mean, it's just, why stick a tag that says $10 over another $10 tag? It's misleading. I don't like it, okay? I thought for a bit, oh, sweet, I'm getting a sweet deal on Duracell, right? Man, I'm going to be, buddy, my megaphone's going to be running for years with these premium Duracell bats. And then I'm like, oh, no, wait. They're just, so I got so mad, right? I was just like, oh, I'm saving jack shit here. Fuck Coles, fuck Duracell. And even though it's probably not Duracell's fault, I was like, ah, fuck them, right? So, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy these alkaline batteries. I'm going to roll the dice here like the cheap dog that I am and buy alkaline batteries. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm opening up the thing now. Dude, they're already like frying. I've been using the megaphone for like 5 minutes and I can see the acid seeping out of the alkaline batteries. I mean, they were way cheaper than $10. I think it was like $1 a battery. So, so yeah, if my megaphone stops working throughout the podcast, don't blame me. Blame alkaline batteries and or Coles. Actually, blame Coles. Fuck them. So, that is how I got the megaphone. That's how I retrieved it, which no one asked to hear. No one was like, "Hey, Luke, appreciate you bringing back the megaphone, but can I get a quick 10-minute backstory on how you retrieved it and got it working at Coles?" Yep, no worries, guys. Strap in. I'll talk about it for fucking over 10 minutes. Great. Great content, everyone. Oh, man. Every time I go, "Oh, this podcast sucks," I just remember it's free and you guys don't pay for it. And I'm like, it sucks. Lol. All right. So what did I do during the week, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. I've realized that my celeb spotting game has been off the charts lately. Like, my celeb spotting has been strong as ever. Stronger than it ever will be and ever has been. I know I've just been lucky. And I'm not talking about celebs around the radio station, right? Occasionally, you'll get some celebs duck in and out, like, Peking Duck played on the balcony or whatever at the radio station the other night. Had the privilege of meeting those boys, right? But I'm not talking about, like, people who I'm in the position to meet because of my job. Because that doesn't count. That's not a celeb spot. That's just you happen to work at a media outlet where people do press and stuff for tours. So that doesn't count. I'm talking about in the public, on the street, my celeb spotting game is really being taken up a notch. And I had one celebrity spot last week and then another happened today, not at the radio station, just out in the wild. Occasionally you see a celeb, right? And it's always exciting when you see a celeb in the flesh. I mean, it might have happened to you guys. I don't know who your biggest get is, but really, I'm looking at who's my biggest celeb get? Biggest celebrity get like I've seen in public. Obviously, like Reese Maston is probably number one in for work and stuff, and also in my personal life. Like that's the one that is closest to my heart. But like, I would say the number one celeb spot. I seriously don't ever see celebrities out in public. That's why it's so exciting when you do. I think once. I thought I saw Koshi from Sunrise. And then now in hindsight, I just think it was like some bald dude. Like some guy who was just middle-aged dude coming home from work. It was probably like Vin Diesel or something. It was, you know what I mean? Like it probably wasn't Koshi. But I think that's like the best, honestly. And that's the thing, if you're even claiming David Koch as a celeb spot, then really, you're not hanging out in Hollywood, are you? We don't get many celebs down here in Oz because there's no such thing as an Australian celebrity. I've met like high-profile comedians and stuff, but again, that's work, so I don't count it. So David Koch in public before the last 2 weeks, probably my highest get, right? So the other week, this is where I realized, like, this is the first one where I didn't really think anything of it at the time. I was like, okay, this is good, pretty lucky spot. I was driving along, pulled up at a traffic light, and glanced at the car next to me. Scott Pendlebury, Collingwood football player. I know you're probably thinking not much of a celeb, but look, he came like third in the Brownlow once. You got to give that to me, okay? At any footy event, doesn't count because it's like, he's a footy player. He's supposed to be there. But you're not expecting to see someone recognizable when you glance over. I could have been anyone in the world, and I was like, oh, that's Scott Pendlebury. And ladies and gentlemen, might surprise you, probably not actually, he was driving a red Toyota Hilux, I believe. So if you wanted to know what car Scott Pendlebury drives, you're welcome. And right, so you're probably thinking, okay, Luke, your celeb spotting game isn't that strong. It's just an AFL player, you live in Melbourne, there's AFL players everywhere. And you're right, you've got a point. So, today, this brings us to today, where my celeb spot game just, boom, off the charts, okay? I was driving into work, actually, but hadn't got to the radio station yet, right? I'm driving in here today, right? And I was just trying to find a park. I'm not really even near the building. Like, I'm honestly 500 meters away from the radio station, right? So, I would classify this as not at work. This is a public spot. And who do I see walking with his guitar on the side of the road? Vance Joy, ladies and gentlemen. I spotted a Vance Joy in the flesh. Now, I do think he was going to do an interview at the radio station, which is why he probably might have been within 500 meters. But I would consider that fair game because anyone else in the public could have seen him. It's not like in the building, if I walk past Vance Joy, doesn't count. I'm like, oh, yep, he was doing an interview. But on the street, mate, you're not even within 500 meters of the radio station. That is a public celeb spot, ladies and gentlemen. I felt like someone on TMZ, and like I called my girlfriend. She didn't pick up, but I called Emily. I was like, just to tell her that I was like, oh my god, I'm looking at Vance Joy right now. Look, in hindsight, I called it like later on. She called me back. She was like, why'd you call me? And I'm like, oh, she thought there was something actually wrong because usually when I call, I'm calling someone for a reason. But and I was like, oh, I just wanted to tell you that before I was looking at Vance Joy. And she's like, right. Okay. And I didn't really explain to her that it was a public on the street celeb spot. Maybe she would have been more impressed. I think maybe she just thought I was at work and I was watching someone be interviewed. But anyway, guys, you got to admit, my celeb spot game has been off the charts. Let me know if you've ever spotted better celebs like that in public. Like if you've ever seen a Karl Stefanovic or... Look, if you can top a Vance Joy out in the flesh, be my guest. All right, and it's probably not that hard. If someone's seen like Bieber out in public, hit me up. Or you've seen like a Brad Pitt or a Gosling, or even like a Sofia Vergara or something like that. Like anyone from a TV show, dude. I'll even give it to you. If you've seen like Josh Radnor, the dude who plays Ted Mosby on How I Met Your Mother, okay? If you've seen him out in the flesh, boom, that probably beats Vance Joy. Okay, but I was still pretty psyched. And the reason why I was so psyched about it is because he was walking along with other people who clearly weren't recognizing him because he wasn't being stopped. And at first I was like, oh, guy with a guitar. And then I looked closely. I was like, oh, familiar looking busker. That's weird. And then I looked again and I was like, oh, Vance Joy. That dude sang Riptide. And that other one. You're the fire and the fire. Is that him? I'm going to look up Vance Joy songs now. See, look, I was frothing him before, and now I realised I'm not even, like, a true Vance fan. I mean, I'm a fan, obviously, but, like, you're the fire. God, I'm fucking gifted. I got a voice of an angel. Actually, what Reese Maston said, I'm a vocal talent, so I probably should get that on a t-shirt one day. Fire in the Flood, boom, nailed it, and Riptide. And apparently has another song called Mess Is Mine. Cool. Haven't heard that one in a while, but, still a big Vance fan. Whatever, I'm still claiming it. Vance Joy brought me joy today. So, alright, what's next? So, I just wanted to brag about that. That's what half this podcast is. I frame it like, hey guys, this is what I've been doing during the week. And really, I just wanted to name drop the fact that I saw Vance Joy. That I just like want to weirdly brag about driving past someone who has been on TV before. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it. So, fuck, that's pathetic. Hey guys, someone who has been on radio before was in my presence. Take it or leave it. And then I just dab and leave. That's how I should exit every single conversation. Oh, by the way, I actually have 2 announcements this week. One will be on the podcast this week. One, I don't think we're announcing till Thursday. And where is a hint? So we are. It's a plural announcement. There's 2 people making the announcement. Okay, it's about the radio show. It's pretty obvious. All right. Oh wait, sorry. I got to announce it properly. There is an announcement coming on Thursday about the Luke and Lewis radio show. That is all. See? Perfect. Great use of the alkaline batteries there. An announcement about an announcement. That is what the announcement megaphone is for. That is its purpose. And it shall rest on the desk until the next announcement, or until I decide to use it next to be funny. Alright, what's next? Okay, so, during the week, if you cast your minds all back to about November last year, you might remember the Heckler from Hell episode of the podcast, where I talked about, it was the worst heckler I've ever had. A guy heckled me at Lewis's comedy special, and it all got put on film, right? And since then, I kind of forgot about it, and during the week, I actually got all the footage back from both nights of Lewis's comedy special, right? So I was watching the first night back, and I was like, oh, this is great. I've got all this stand-up film. It's going to be awesome to promote my show this year. That's great. And then I clicked over to night 2, and I almost suppressed the memory so far back in my brain that when I started watching it, and then he yelled at the very start, before I'd even said a word, I heard him, and I just went, oh, that's right. This is fucked. And then I proceeded to watch the worst ever set of my life back in 4K from 7 different angles. Yep, lucky me. Got to witness me getting infuriated by a cockhead from 7 different angles. Like, oh, do you want to see my pissed off face from the side? Oh, do you want to see me fucking wrecking a 15-year-old for not shutting up from the left? Yep. Oh, what about from above? Oh, there's a nice shot from the floor of you telling him to suck your dick. That was my weekend. Just going through this footage of me trying to cut around this fuckhead yelling. Because that's the thing. I was like, maybe on the night, I was like, oh, look, maybe I might be able to edit together some sort of heckle compilation. No, it honestly, like, look, I'll probably put it in Life of Luke, maybe, or on the second channel or something. Yeah, I'll put it on the Life of Luke channel eventually, so you guys can watch it and just watch how fucking awkward it got. Like, I don't even want to put it online because I wasn't super proud of the way I reacted to it, because say if it was a normal comedy club, right, and some dude was being that level of a fuckhead, I would be super funny about it, because I would just be like, I wouldn't care. I would ditch all my material and just fucking ruin this guy's life for 15 minutes. Like, I'm happy to do that. Because I was really set on getting certain bits filmed, and I'd spent about 3 weeks preparing this one 10-minute set, and then he just starts yelling. All I could think about was, you're fucking this up for me. Like, because here's the thing. He was thinking, like, I know I've already gone over this, but whatever, I'm mad again. I know he was thinking, oh, this will be funny in the room on the night. But what I was thinking, I was just like, man, every time you yell during this bit I'm trying to get filmed, I lose money. Because I was going to put this out to promote my tour, and whenever you put out a video, usually you sell more tickets. People are like, oh yeah, I should go see him. And especially if it's a stand-up video, like, I might have got some new people. Oh wait, sorry. Talking about fuckheads gives me AIDS. Hang on. That's what I should have done. Coughed in his face. Oh, sorry. I might have got some people. Dude, any other podcast would have edited that out. That would have been like, oh, don't leave you coughing and spluttering into the microphone. It's free. You don't pay for it. I'm leaving it in. Anyway, yeah, I was like hoping, like, oh, maybe some complete random who's never seen me before will see a stand-up clip of mine on Facebook or YouTube and be like, oh my god, this guy's really funny. I've done that to comedians and then taken a chance on them and seen them live. I've done it plenty of times, right? So every time this guy yelled out, I was just like, oh, you just lost me another $40. Fuck yeah. Oh, by the way, that's not how expensive my show is. I was thinking 2 tickets, right? My show is like $25, $22. 22 concession, 25 full, right? It's not that expensive. But I was like, great, I've lost another fucking $50. Oh, 6 people might have seen it. Oh, I've lost more money. Dude, that's every time. That's why I was like, in the moment, I was wrecking him, but I was also like, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like, now I can't buy a fucking hovercraft. So yeah, it wasn't like the funniest thing by the end. It was really funny in parts, right? But it almost got sad because other people started yelling to shut up. Anyway, if you want to hear that full story, go listen to, it's called The Heckler from Hell. It's like episode 60 something. Go check it out. It was very fucking annoying. Anyway, so I got to watch that setback during the week, right? Me eating shit. I wasn't eating shit. I was going quite well, but me just hating. I could see it in my eyes how much I was hating him. And it bothered me. And it pissed me off because now I can't use that footage, guys. So, honestly, it just sucks for you. It sucks for anyone who wanted to see some of those stand-up bits. Some people who couldn't catch my show. Some people from overseas who are like, oh, I really want to see Luke stand-up. I was almost going to put a third of my show online from last year. And it was the only time I was ever going to do it. I just put a third. It was professionally shot. It was great quality. I was like, great, I'll put a lot of material online and it'll might get my name out there, good exposure. You know, I've always wanted people to see my stand-up because I always talk about my stand-up and it feels weird because no one's ever fucking seen me do it unless you've come to a show. So, yeah, I was super excited about it, and now I'm going to be able to put out half the amount of stuff I wanted to, which sucks dick, but anyway, there'll still be a few stand-up clips coming in the next 6 weeks or so, leading into the comedy festival, which brings me to my next announcement. Ladies and gentlemen, listen up. If you're in the car, pull over. But only do it if it's safe. If you're on a train, go to the front of the train. Tap the train driver's shoulder. Tell him to pull over. If you're on a tram, repeat steps for train. Because it's practically the same thing. If you're at home, just keep doing what you're doing. Unless you're busy, then stay down and listen to this. Alright, now that I've got your attention, this... I don't think it's really productive, maybe, to yell a really important thing about my career through a grainy fucking megaphone into a microphone. But fuck it, whatever. My new stand-up comedy show, ladies and gentlemen, goes on sale tomorrow. It's called Because I Can. Alright, I'm ditching the announcement megaphone. Or, actually, no, I'm kidding. I'll never ditch this megaphone, alright? It's the heart and soul of this podcast. No, look, I'll be honest, it's probably getting a bit annoying, and right now your train driver's probably just like, wait, can I fucking start going again? There's 300 other people on this train, you're holding everyone up. And tell him no, because I'm not finished talking about the announcement. That is all. That was me signing off. So, yes, I'm very excited about it. My new stand-up show, it's my second tour, brand new hour of jokes. It's going to be bigger, it's going to be better, and fucking holy shit, I've been working on this for ages. So, it's called Because I Can, which I think is a cool title, because everyone keeps asking me, like, oi, why'd you call it Because I Can? Because, like, obviously, some of my friends and stuff knew, and also, people who are on the mailing list knew what the title was if you got tickets during the week. Some people have already got tickets. If you're on the mailing list, thank you so much. You guys are legends. I could not appreciate it more. But yeah, some people are like, hey, Luke, why the name Because I Can? And I was like, I don't know. Because I can. Boom! That's how fucking clever I am, people. You know? Some of you might be like, hey, no, Luke's a dumbass. He said Peugeot instead of Peugeot till he was 18. Nuh-uh. I thought of a clever and quite witty name for my comedy festival show and my tour, not just the comedy festival. So, the places I'm going, right? I'm starting off in Melbourne at the comedy festival, doing 12 nights. So, there's no excuse, right? No one's like, oh, I'm busy, man. Yeah, you know what I hate, okay? When people last year, like, messaged me after the comedy festival finished, they were like, oh, bro, I was gonna catch a show, man. You doing any more shows? I missed it. I was super fucking busy. Yeah? You're busy for 12 nights in a row. Like, every night you were like, oh, gotta go to my fucking fantasy football league meeting. Then the next time you're like, oh, got family dinner. Oh, got a work thing. For 12 nights in a row. You were that busy. You're 16, man. I know you're not busy. Like, who's that busy? No one. Like, dude, the president could probably, like, come to my show. I mean, he wouldn't, but, like, because he's in America and all. But, like, and also it's Donald Trump now. Fuck that. Oh, dude, that would be good. Man, if Donald Trump came to one of my shows, I wouldn't even do any material. I just get him. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know. Dude, oh, fuck. Sorry, this is way off topic. What would I do if Donald Trump walked into one of my shows? I don't know. I'd probably just do, like, a Kim Jong-un impression and then just fuck off before I get shot. But anyway, what was I saying? Alright, so my show's on sale. So I'm doing 12 nights in Melbourne. Then I go to Adelaide, Perth, I think May 5th and 6th. Don't quote me on these dates, by the way. Then I go to Newcastle on May 12th. And then I hit up Brisbane and then Sydney in June. Now, I know I was like, yeah, I'm going to add like another show this year because those are the same states and like same places I did last year. And I still think I want to. The ones we're still like trying to get organized and we've been talking to venues and stuff, but it's just been, I don't know, they've been fucking us around a bit, is either Gold Coast or we're leaning towards Gold Coast and Geelong. So if you're from either of those places, definitely let me know if you want to see me there because both of those places will be smaller shows, which means there's more financial risk in it for me and I don't want to lose a fuckload of money. Like, I'm totally happily just breaking even on those smaller shows, right? But yeah, the other shows, because I went there last year, man, it's going to be bigger and better. I'm doing bigger venues well, here's the thing. I'm hoping to do 2 nights in Brisbane. So I think the first night in Brisbane It'll be mad if I could do 2. I'm doing like, I think the room's like a little bit smaller than the one I did last year. But the one I did last year, the guy told me it was like, oh, it's 100 seats. And I was like, great. And I was like, oh, I should be able to sell that. And then I get there and it's like fucking 250. I was like, dude, what do you mean? Like, I'm not going to sell 200. You told me. Anyway, so I got fucked over in Brisbane. And then that was the gig that, if you guys, some people who listen to this probably were there when they were like bloody playing. There was a heavy metal band playing next door. That was fucked. Right? So I'm none of that first tour shit anymore. All right? I'm doing better venues this year. Every single show is all ages except for Perth. I don't know what's wrong with your Perth. Your laws are fucked. Honestly, like your licensing laws. There's no all ages venues. Like there was one super expensive one, and I remember like I was looking at the prices and I was working out how I could even afford to pay off the venue, and I would have had to charge like $40-$50 tickets to the show, and I was like, no. So I'm doing the same venue I did last year in Perth, which is why if you're in Perth, seriously get on that shit ASAP, because tickets have already been selling really, like I've sold the most tickets to Perth so far than any other show. I don't know why. Apparently I'm way bigger in Perth now. So if you're in Perth, don't wait up, because I'm doing the same size room that I did last year, and last year I think I got like 10 seats away from selling it out in my first year. So if you guys sell it out pretty quickly, like in the first, we'll see in the next few weeks, then I'll probably add another show in Perth. But otherwise, the thing with Perth is people always book late because nothing ever sells out in Perth. Because it's like, oh, fuck it, we'll just see if we're free on the night. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. Places where like they don't get as much entertainment, they just assume shit won't sell out. So, and that's the same with Brisbane. So Brisbane, I really want to do 2 shows in as well, because I'm doing like a kind of smallish room, and I want to do it twice. I think it's like, it's not a smallish room for me. It's like I could sell it out easily. I'll definitely sell it out. Whether or not it's a week before, I'm hoping it's about a month before the show I sell it out, and then we can add another one. Because otherwise, I know people will miss out. I just worry that people, it'll sell out a week before, and then in that week I'll get 50 messages. People go, hey, well, I can't buy tickets to your show. It's sold out already. Yes, you've had fucking 2 months to get tickets. So if you want to go to those shows, don't wait, because I'm really hoping I'll be able to do 2 in some cities this year, but only if the first one sells out. And Sydney, holy shit. I booked a theatre in Sydney, because I sold out last year. I sold out last year's Sydney show 2 or 3 weeks before, but couldn't add another show on the night. So then I was like, all right, I'll just do a huge venue in Sydney this year and see if I sell it out. I could lose a lot of money, but we're doing it, ladies and gentlemen. It's at the Giant Dwarf Theatre in Redfern. It's will be the biggest solo show I've ever done, which is unreal. I'm super stoked about it. So hopefully, I mean, it could be the smallest solo show I've ever done. I don't know how many fucking people have bought tickets yet. I haven't really looked. But anyway, actually, no, I think I did look. Sydney was selling quick. Whatever. I don't know this shit, man. I just do jokes. Right? So, the point is, don't wait this year. I am doing bigger venues in Melbourne and stuff, but I even still think they might sell out. Because here's the thing. I had to book all these venues and shit before I got the radio show. Like, before all this shit happened that, may lead to more ticket sales. But I got way more successful in the time since I've booked all these venues. So now I'm looking at, like, my ticket sales. I was like, oh, fuck, I probably could have done a venue twice the size, you dickhead. So, yeah, don't wait up. And also hit me up if you buy tickets. I'll thank you. You're a legend. I really appreciate the support. Tickets are $25 full, 22 concession. I still think I'm still trying to keep it as reasonable as possible. Obviously the venue's more expensive and stuff, and I'm always, very open and honest with you guys. Dude, most performers wouldn't even talk about all this behind the scenes shit at all. So yeah, I'm always trying to be really transparent with everyone. There is a $1.50 booking fee. That is literally the cheapest you can possibly make it to pay for the ticketing service. So yeah, I'd love to see you guys there. I hope you invite all your mates. It'll be great fun. So anyway, that's the announcement. I don't really have anything else to talk about other than I am so fucking excited to do this again. Like last year, touring was Dude, those, like, whatever, like, 4 in-state shows was amazing. The 12 nights in Melbourne, I had the best time of my life. So, can't wait to do it all over again. I'd love to see you at a show. If you didn't come last year and you're tossing up about it, what are you fucking waiting for? Get around me, alright? That's so pathetic again. Guys, I met Vance Joy. Come see my show. Guys, love me, please. I met Vance Joy, so whatever. Don't want to brag. So, yeah, that is all I have to talk about with that. Lewis is coming in. How are you?
Hey, thought I'd crash your podcast.
Oh, crashing. This gets to the point now where we're with each other so much.
Yeah.
It's just...
It's
fuck
Luke,
off.
It's Luke and Lewis. We're in the same studio.
I was gonna say
we can say cunt.
This is just our podcast, but we say fuck way more. No, sorry, it's just our radio show, but I say fuck way more. I was bragging about the people. I already told you this before.
What?
Met Vance Joy, but I don't want to make it seem.
Did you meet him?
Oh no, sorry, I didn't meet him. That wasn't the story. I saw Vance Joy. You
saw him in a car.
Yeah.
You're like, guys, I'm best friends with Vance Joy.
Yeah, that's actually what I've been saying from my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, well, I figured that's a good way to get people to come to my show.
Yeah.
Because if I'm Vance Joy affiliated, he sells lots of tickets.
That's true.
I'm the next best thing.
Did he look at you?
Huh? Look, it's a one-way relationship at the moment. He didn't reciprocate the. I don't think he called his girlfriend and was like, "Oh my god, I just saw Luke."
I was going to say, like, because if he gave you a head nod, you could put that on your poster. It'd just be very hard to.
Yeah.
Like, how do you spell a head nod?
Mm-hmm. Oh right, and like as a review, because other comedians have like
you put like asterisk head
funny
nod, Vance Joy.
That's the thing. I don't have any reviews to put on my post up because I don't get reviews.
No,
the reviews is just people on Snapchat going, "Loved your shit, bro. We'll be back next year."
Well, they're the only people that matter. Why the fuck would you invite some dude who works at the Herald Sun? He hates his life. Do you reckon he's going to give you 5 stars?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't understand.
Silly.
He doesn't understand my sophisticated whale humor. People will only get that if they saw my show last year.
Fuck yeah! If you got reviewed, you'd be like, "Good show." Whale impression went for a bit too long. Whereas I saw it, I was like, "Whale impression didn't go for long enough."
It was just enough or not long enough. So yeah, I just announced my show. Lewis has heard lots of the shit. Man, you've been like watching me organise this for fucking months.
Yeah.
Behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm finally announcing it, and I'm already looking less stressed.
Yeah. Luke's been killing himself over it, and it's good to see that it's all on sale.
Yeah.
Buy tickets because otherwise he'll be even more stressed.
Yeah, I'll be even more suicidal as well. Cool. And that's almost the end of the podcast. What else do I want to talk about? Oh, okay. Just be part of the rest of the podcast. Fuck it. It's Luke and Lewis now. I was going to talk about Shisha Comedy's back.
Woo! Finally, a hell room. I love this fucking place.
So people from like OG podcasts will know Shisha Comedy. It's the place we used to do we perform there once a week.
Yeah, is that where we met?
It's where we met.
Yeah.
It's the Luke and Lewis story.
Yeah, it's the origin story where it's like us two just surrounded by fucking Arabs.
Yeah.
Don't want to listen to it.
It's surrounded by BO and shisha pipes.
Yeah, it's like a
that's how you form a
bar.
Good friendship, everyone.
And there's stand up there every Tuesday, and they don't want a bar of it.
No, they
and it's been 2 years, and they still don't want to fucking hear you.
I don't know why they brought it back. So we did it last week, right, for the first time, and we got up there. And nothing changed. So it used to be like a brutal fucking room. That's why we loved it. Because it's like, if you get a laugh at shisha, it'll fucking crush anywhere else.
Oh, yeah. Because it's like maybe 30 to 40 dead sober Arabs who are much more interested in smoking shisha and talking with their cousins than listening to your jokes. So if you can even get like a nose laugh out of one guy, you're like, that's getting a standing ovation. Yeah. Anywhere else.
So when I do get a nose laugh, we all rejoice backstage. Oh my god, someone sniffed.
Yeah. a sniff.
So yeah, we're going to do that tonight actually, which will be fucking brutal. But anyway, it'll be good. It's good to test new jokes there. And last week, I mean, we talked about this on the radio, but fuck is, some people might listen to our show.
On that note, fuck anyone who says, oh, you've talked about this on radio before. Fuck you. What do you want?
I mean, I do try and avoid recovering stuff because I know lots of people who listen to this podcast listen to our radio show. And thank you for checking out the radio show. That's awesome.
But also, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you for checking out the radio show, you dogs. No, here's the thing. Lewis got a complaint during the week
I've been shitty all week.
This guy's like, oi, stop talking about shit that you talked about on the radio show. It's like, how much time do you think we have outside of work where, like, you only see Vance Joy once in a week? Dude, we're on radio again tomorrow. We're talking about that. I'll be telling my Vance Joy story for fucking weeks.
Dude,
alright?
People don't fucking realize that we have like Saturday and Sunday where we're kind of not working, but we're usually sending emails and shit. And every single day on radio, we have to come up with 7 unique things.
Yeah. Like
7 different topics every day that go for 4 minutes. And if you think I'm saving stuff, oh no, I'd like to talk about that on my podcast where it actually costs money and I don't make money. Fuck you.
No.
If you want the stuff that I actually save, where I'm like, oh no, that's too good, I can't talk about it on radio. That's stand-up.
Yeah.
You got to pay for that shit.
That's how it goes. Okay, so here's how my content goes. I think you've done this breakdown in your podcast before, but our breakdowns are different, right? So my breakdown is all my best content, that's the same as each other. Yeah. All my best content is stand-up.
Pay for the good stuff.
Yeah, the funniest ideas I have, stand-up comedy, right?
Yeah.
Second best is, I mean, it used to be Facebook, but now I'm going to say YouTube because Facebook's a fucking shit now with the algorithm. I hate
sucks.
Facebook.
YouTube's better.
Facebook sucks. So YouTube now, it used to be Facebook.
Yeah.
And then I would honestly say, and then it's podcasts. No, then it's radio.
Yeah.
No, radio's probably second. Radio's second.
YouTube above the radio.
I would say radio. Well, I mean, radio, we do more, so it's probably more of my content goes into radio.
I think that radio, for me, I think that radio doesn't really score that high on the best stuff, but we put more effort into making it good. Like, we'll talk about some fucking shit-ass news story.
We talked about... What did we talk about this week? We talked about how to spell the word sniff.
And that's not good.
That's not good, but it was funny.
Yeah, we made it
I wouldn't fucking make a YouTube video about it.
No, I wouldn't even put that in my podcast.
By the way, I got sent one.
Yeah?
Alright, so I think my one was, and it was spot on.
Hang on, Luke, we've already talked about this on radio.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, I'm going to get so many complaints during the week. Sorry, so on the radio I was saying, I think I spelled it. So it's not how to spell the word sniff, it's how to spell the sound.
Yeah,
like what noise it makes. So I think we spelled on the radio like S.
I did like
SCNIFF or something.
I don't know. It was like, it started with S, which is the hardest one.
You ready?
Do you start with?
Someone got it right during the week on Snapchat because we said to people, and I was like, oh fuck, that's it.
Okay, what is it?
SSS FFFFFFFF. It's it, and that's
he's done it. He's done it.
It's just S and F. It's just Oh no, but wait, where's the F though? Because
you know what it is. You know what a sniff is.
Oh, so okay. You know S is exhaled. It's an inwards F.
That's what I was gonna say. It's the opposite of F.
So it's an S.
It's a backwards F.
Oh, so it's a backwards S and a backwards F.
Yeah.
That's how you spell sniff.
We're fucking scientists. Because that's what I was thinking.
Listen to the Luke and Lewis tomorrow. We'll be talking all about
and then send us a complaint. No, that's what I was thinking, because you know how like some Asian language people from Asia can't say L because they don't have that letter in their language.
We just don't have.
We don't have the sniff letter.
We don't have the backwards
F.
We don't have this sound in our alphabet.
So I bet you could spell a sniff in
A
Cantonese
B C D E F. That's how the alphabet should be.
The only way you can spell a sniff is if you're Cantonese. I bet they can do it.
If you Cantonese, hit us up. And the last thing I want to talk about, I could talk about this. Nah, fuck, I'm talking about it now. So there's this Facebook page, right, called Unbelievable Facts on Facebook, right? And I follow it, and every day I'm blown away by how unbelievable these facts are. And then sometimes I read a fact, and I just don't fucking believe it.
Well, there's truth in it.
I know, but usually they're facts, right? Yeah. I read this one. Actor Jason Segel, the guy who plays Marshall in How I Met Your Mother.
Segel?
Is it Segal?
Segal. Yeah.
Nah, isn't that another guy?
No, that is.
That's another guy.
Segal.
No, it's Segel, and then there's something else Segal.
So it's like, if you're in movies, you're Segal, but if you're in just one shitty fucking TV show,
it's Segel.
Segel.
Oh, he was in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Steven Seagal.
That's Steven Seagal.
Look at Steven Seagal spelled. S-E-A.
Dude, that guy looks like if they
Steven...
made the Matrix, but there was like a subplot where the main character was a rapist. Right?
Google,
Look at him.
yeah,
Put him in
yeah.
a trench coat. Like,
Yeah.
what
We're
is...
looking at a picture of Steven
what
Seagal.
are you doing?
Yeah, he looks like Chopper Reed fucked.
And you know his
No,
hair's...
that's it. He looked like Chopper Reed fucked. Like, looks like Chopper Reed if he ever got laid.
You know he has grey hair. And he dyes it black.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Anyway, Jason Segel, because it's spelt differently, right?
The one who doesn't look like a Matrix rapist.
Yeah. Said that until he was 12 years old, he wore a Superman cape concealed under his clothes. Whenever his parents asked him why, he always just told them, just in case.
No.
That's not a fact. You just made up a thing about a mildly popular actor.
Like, dude, I've seen How I Met Your Mother. There's no way you could act if you were that autistic.
But I was more just like...
That's full-on autism, bro.
Yeah, okay, here's the thing. No way a kid wore a Superman outfit every day. You'd be like... You'd take him to a specialist and be like, hey, my kid's insane. He thinks he's Superman.
Yeah. That's when you take him
every
to
day
the
till you're 12.
Center.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet, you know what? I bet, though, if there is a kid who wears a fucking cape every day till he's 12, he's like an nth level genius. But he can't pick up a girl.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like, he can't find a clip, but he can find X every single time. And this next one, right? This is the next one. This one really got me, right? Because I did the math, and it's just not a fact, and it pissed me off.
Right.
In 1994,
11,000 likes.
Yeah, 11,000 likes this post has. In 1994, a 73-year-old man was unable to get a driver's license, so he drove 240 miles on a 1966 John Deere lawnmower to visit his brother who recently had a stroke at a top speed of 5 miles per hour. The journey took 6 weeks. 240 miles divided by 5 miles is 48 hours. He must have stayed for 5 weeks and 5 weeks and 5 days on the way.
5-week holiday.
He had a fucking vacation on the way while his brother's dying of a stroke.
This guy is a cunt.
What do you mean?
On the tractor, on the lawnmower, he's like, oh, I gotta go see my brother.
Well, what was he going to do? Run?
Well, no, he was supposed to not have a 5-week holiday. That's what he's supposed to do.
Yeah, well, how did it take him 6 weeks to cover 40 miles on a tractor?
Well, maybe that's why he can't get his fucking license, because he was probably driving left and right. Like, you're assuming that he only drove in a straight line.
Right, so he's just lost. He just got lost like 20 times.
Just a fucking idiot. He got lost for 5 weeks.
People read this shit and go, oh my god, how heart-wrenching. And all I read is going, wait, if he was traveling 5 miles per hour, why the fuck did it take him 6 weeks?
Yeah.
This guy's a dickhead. Not only can he not get a driver's license, Lewis is offended because but he can't even...
Hey, I would rather have no license than
drive a tractor.
Drive a fucking lawnmower. It's not even a tractor, it's a lawnmower.
That's true.
Fuck that.
Do you need a... No, you don't need a lawnmower license. No, you need a lawnmower license if you're driving it on a road.
You can't drive a lawnmower on the road. Do you reckon they have a fucking... When you go to the DMV, there's like... Would you like your regular car license test, or would you like the lawnmower test? I'm like, oh, give me the highway lawnmower test. Sweet, mate.
Fuck you, unbelievable facts. I'm so sick of that shit on Facebook. Anyway, that's the end of the podcast. Just wanted to rage about that. Unbelievable. Sticking to its name. Because it's just... Dude, I should start up my own Facebook page. Just called bullshit.
Unbelievable fact. I can't believe Luke Kidgell's 2 is on sale. And I can buy tickets right now at luke.kidgell.com.
Oh, that's true, guys. I haven't actually announced it. So I'm announcing it tomorrow night on Instagram, Facebook, and stuff.
Oh, did I ruin it?
No. Okay. I've already announced the name.
All right.
So, but it is actually on public sale. I changed it all. There's no access code anymore. So if you want to jump in before the big rush tomorrow night, then yeah, get them tonight. Because especially Perth and Brisbane. Because I want to do 2 shows.
Perth, fucking buy tickets early, you shit state.
They do it every year. You sell it out, and then within like a week before, and then so you can't have another show in 1 week's notice. And then everyone goes, oh, I wanted to come.
Well, then buy tickets, you fucking Perth pussies. Every time I've done Perth, I look at the numbers and I'm like, oh, I can do 2 shows. and then they don't buy tickets till the day before.
Yeah.
And then you get a million messages. Oh, come back to Perth. I was there.
I half sold it last year. Like, I was half sold out when I came to Perth. I was like, fuck, I've only half sold this venue. And then I sold like 45 tickets on the door and almost sold it out.
It's fucked, bro. And that makes you stress out before the show. Oh, the Perth
I'm on the
show's
plane.
gonna be shit.
I'm already flying Tiger to fucking Perth. I don't need that level of stress in my life. I already think I'm going to die. I don't need to, like, further ruin my day with low ticket sales. So yeah, Perth or Brisbane, I want to do 2 shows. Sydney, it's going to be the biggest show of my career, so get down, it's going to be great. And Melbourne, there's no fucking excuse. I'm doing 12 nights. I'm sick of, oh bro, I would have come.
No.
You know what my favourite is?
You didn't come.
That's
the one.
When it's halfway through the comedy festival and people go, oh man, how's your show, bro? Like, they try me and I was like, how was your show? And you're like, yeah, it's going great. Like, what do you mean going? I'm like, oh, it's still going. You've still got 6 more days to catch it. They're like, oh, fuck. I wasn't going to come.
Yeah, I did that when I did 4 in Melbourne last year. Like, you do the first weekend and then you get hit up by the fucking non-committal people. They're like, man, how'd your show go? I was like, yeah, it was awesome. He goes, dude, I was so bummed that I missed it. And I already know what they're going to say, but I just like putting them under pressure. Yeah. I go, that's okay, man. I'm doing 2 more on this date and this date. Here's the link. And they go,
shit.
I just lied to you.
Yeah.
I was never going to come, but I did want to talk to you about the show because I'm a shit person.
Yeah, I'm the fucking worst bloke. Sorry, bro.
I just wanted you to think that maybe I would come, but nah, I just wanted to talk to you for free.
Cool. All right, luke.kidgell.com/shows. I can't wait to see you there.
You said .com, then. It's .com.
Oh, sorry, that's my other site. Don't go check that one. Go if you want other kinky shit, luke.kidgell.com/shows.
And we'll be talking about that on the radio tomorrow. And you'd all complain. Look at Lewis, welcome to the show. So come.
Yeah. Are we going to do that? The Come Hour with Luke and Lewis. Triple M Modern Digital.
I don't want to repeat material. People complain.
Yeah. Triple Come Modern Digital.
The we get 5?
Yep.
Nah, that was always going to happen.
Oh, yeah. And, as I've already let slip, I haven't let slip the announcement, but there is another announcement coming on Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Big news.
This is big news, isn't it?
Juicy news.
Ooh, love a bit of juicy news.
Yeah. Fans of juicy news. Ooh.
JuicyNews.com.
Get your juices out and get ready to put this announcement in.
Dude, this news is so juicy that I'll be able to open a store and sell the juice.
For $9.50, which we've talked about on the radio. Only radio people will get that.
Fuck, it's almost like I only live one life and I don't have 35 things happen to me every day.
Lewis is not even trying to be funny anymore. He's just fucking angry.
I'm fucking mad. Oh, oi! Talk about unique things on your free thing. I consume 5 hours of you every week and I'm still gonna complain. Even though it's for free. Fuck you.
The only way to make up for that kind of attitude is buying tickets at luke.kidgell.com/shows.
I'm ending this podcast angry.
Good. Buy tickets, you fucking dogs. Nah, thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
I also appreciate it. And Luke's show is good. I've seen all the material.
Cool. See you later.